Kell Brook says, you know, he's going to do a job on Errol Spence Jr. in their upcoming fight. Says that, you know, in America, y'all gonna put some respect on his name. This was CJ Goodfellow with the boxing clinic. And, you know, Kell Brook, you know, basically said that Errol Spence is a talented fighter. He's a good fighter, but we don't know how good he is. And he's going to show that basically there's levels to this shit. And that he's going to do a job on Errol Spence and show the American public that he's the real deal. He's trying to garnish that acceptance and, you know, in the love of the American public. So he's legitimate contender, a legit fighter. And you gotta love that, because, you know, after the Sean Porter fight, people, you know, he held, he grabbed, he did this. They didn't accept him. After the Golovkin fight, people started to gravitate towards him. And then when he started to waver about taking the Errol Spence fight and start talking about other fights, of course people are going to waver and talk shit about you if you didn't take the fight and you had doubts about taking the fight, because being your confidence level, your confidence in any sport is one of the most attributes, especially in boxing. If you're not confident about what you're doing and how you're doing it, then you know, why should the fans believe in you? He says he has one of the best, you know, teams in the game, best nutritionist, and I have to agree, his nutritionist is the shiznit, because he look good going up to fight Golovkin. And my boy Stuart Little told me before he fought Sean Porter, before the Devin Alexander saga went on, that he was a very, very big welterweight, and, you know, he looks fantastic, and he's VADA tested year round. So there's no, you know, there should be no PED accusation. He looks ripped, he looks ready, and I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Errol Spence. There's some unproven commodities about Errol Spence that hasn't been proven yet. He's looking to prove to be a legit fighter against Kell Brook, and Kell Brook is still trying to garnish legitimacy in America. You know what they say, if you're not a boxing star in America, you're not a boxing star anywhere. I mean, you're not the biggest boxing star in the world, even if that holds true or not, for many other people to believe. But at the same time, he goes on to say that, you know, he's going to prove people wrong. They said Jeff Lacey was the shit coming over to fight Joe Kawasaki. You see what happened to him. He says he's come to show that he's the real deal. And I know a lot of people, you know, probably going to laugh at these claims because he wavered so long about taking this fight. But, you know, really, he took the fight. That's all that matters. And he was trying to weigh his options. If there's bigger money fights out there, then he probably was going to want them and try to get a voluntary defense, which Eddie Hearns has the power to make that happen, to put Errol Spence on the back burner. They would have just paid him off. But, you know, I know Errol Spence feels a totally different way. You know, but he did say he's a good fighter. They don't know how good he is yet. He said he's looking to make a statement. And, you know, I'm looking forward to him making a statement as well, man. I want to lean towards him versus Kell Brook. And as of today, I'm leaning towards him. I mean, versus Errol Spence, I'm leaning towards him. Hopefully, we have another classic fight. He said this is going to be an epic affair, an epic fight. He said he wants to put on in front of his fans. He wanted to put on for the American public. And he wants to probably come over to America to do a lot of more fights. You know what I mean? To be a star in America. You know, he wants to down and chase down Amir Khan. That is his sole purpose in life right now, is to embarrass Amir Khan. And you know, Amir Khan is a bigger star than him in America. Eddie Hearns talking about him and Pacquiao fighting, Amir Khan and Pacquiao. Says basically the reason Amir Khan took that fight over the Kell Brook fight is that if he gets knocked down by Pacquiao, the Kell Brook fight is still appealing and he can cash out and go into the sunset off of that fight. And I definitely agree. If that fight presents itself, Kell Brook drops everything and takes that fight, no matter where he is at any point in his career, because it's what he wants, it's what he lusts for, it's what he lives for, is to beat the shit out of Amir Khan. So we'll see. Hopefully, we have some more news. We gone.